YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Crypto J coming at you guys with yet another J Talks Crypto. If you're brand new to the channel, hit the subscribe button as well as bell notification. I do my best each and every day to give you guys the top picks in cryptocurrency. And guys, we're on a mission to hit 100,000 subscribers. We can't do it without you guys. We're talking about some Bitcoin. We're talking about some Toshi today. I know you guys like it, you love it, you want some more of it. Before we get into that, I gotta let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a homie, Crypto J. We just talk about things that are trending on this channel. So don't make any buying decisions based off this video. As you guys can see, total market cap coming in at 2.7, Fear Greed Index coming in at 32, Bitcoin coming in at 84.3, guys. 84.3. Did we see a rejection off that 85 zone? That's what I feel like the whole market kind of wants to know. Since we saw that rejection off that 85, it seems like we might have start to see a little bit of sell-off. Did mention to you guys in my video that it did look like we were forming a wedge right here. And I'm actually a little bit concerned, not a lot of bit concerned, very tiny bit concerned just about today's price action, because now again, not only do we lose this wedge here, but possible shoulder head shoulder forming here on some of these long-term intervals. Are we going to see a retest of some of these lower ranges? If so, how low can this go? Or is Bitcoin still in a uptrend? Can Bitcoin still maintain these higher lows that it's created? It's pretty much sitting on some pretty close to support right now, but we'll see. As a matter of fact, let's look at some of these more micro charts and see exactly where we're at, because again, CoinMarketCap has a delay. So trading view, looks like we already had a rejection. No, we didn't have a rejection, but we're going to possibly see a retest of this 82 zone here, right? We could definitely probably see this 82. Interesting. My question is, did we see a rejection, right? Are we still in this downtrend? This is what I talked about. I said, until we get a clear confirmation, we are still in a downtrend. It's not the first time that we've been above this line. It's not, right? We were above it here. We broke above it here, broke above it here. We were in above it for a couple days here, right? And then we started seeing correction. So again, we did talk about the fact that a lot of the time we see sell off into the weekend. We're seeing that right now. We don't know how the market's going to open tomorrow. There was a lot said on Friday and things that were talked about as far as tariffs and stuff like that. So I feel like the market's kind of getting a mixed signal right now. We're getting, 90 days putting off the tariffs. And then we're also getting like, okay, we're having a giant tariff war with China. And people are very scared. I feel like the tariff stuff, China is mostly people are concerned about the impacts of the China tariffs. I feel like, because again, a lot of our stuff comes from China, and that could increase the prices of things a lot. And so I feel like the market is kind of just basing their decisions off of news and stuff like that. But ultimately, guys, we kind of see what's happening right now. We know that billionaires are accumulating right now. This tends to kind of be what happens, guys. Like, Bitcoin drops a whole bunch. These guys pick up a whole bunch. You sell a whole bunch. You take a big loss. And then Bitcoin ends up ripping on in Q4, or really closer to like June or July usually sometimes. But it just depends. It depends when our correction comes. So I think our correction kind of started a little bit early. It's usually, guys, I understand this, okay? We usually see this correction that we're seeing right now. This is so normal in a bull market even. This is a very normal correction. We've seen this happen in the past. We've seen this happen at this exact time of the year pretty much in the past. So I'm not too concerned about the price for the long term. I'm just using this as what it's been in the past. Again, look, March right here, or February really. February, we usually see the correction around like February, maybe late February, but it's usually March that's like not looking so hot, right? And as you guys could see right here, we started right here and got our top right here in March, and then look, boom, right? Started seeing some spill off. Same thing back here, guys. This is like February, March, Q1. This is why I told you guys, sometimes we see this sell off in Q1. Look, even April, we were seeing sell off back here. Same thing in April, we were seeing sell off back. As a matter of fact, guys, this correction period, our last correction period, went all the way from March all the way to August. Okay, so again, these corrections take time. It doesn't necessarily mean the end. A lot of people were thinking that Bitcoin was topped out here. I was getting so many people telling me, I told you so. And I'm just like, dude, you have to wait. It's just not like a microwave. Like, we're kind of creating a bull flag. I was saying this every day that we would like go up and retest this. I'm like, okay, is today the day? Oh, it's today the day. Are we creating a bull flag? Are we breaking out? Are we breaking out? And sure enough, we ended up making a wedge. And then one day that wedge broke out in a very big way. Market euphoria. We saw a bunch of meme coins run in. Some meme coins hit $1 billion, billions of dollars. I feel like this cycle, guys, is going to be the biggest cycle in history of Bitcoin so far. If we do have a super cycle, I do think that this cycle will be the biggest in history, because of massive regulation, that shift that we're seeing. Two, we're seeing more institutions want to get involved as a result of those things. We're seeing more countries get involved. I really think that, even with all the stuff that's going on with the trade and stuff like that, we're watching gold go flying. Usually Bitcoin follows gold. So that's just what I've noticed. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. It's just things to pay attention to. When I tell you guys these types of things, just pay attention to them. Maybe just add them to your watch list. I'm going to pay attention to when this happens. Crypto J says this happens when this happens. I'm going to see how true that is. Guys, I've been doing this for like 6 years on YouTube, but I've been doing this for like 10 years. And so I kind of know the way that this market moves. That's why, again, I was able to tell you guys, hey, Thursday, this is kind of what we could kind of expect on a day like today. Friday, this is what our chart is looking like going into a Friday. Saturday, this is what we want to see. This is what we don't want to see. You get to know those types of things, guys, by just studying the market every day. I really study the market every single day, like for hours a day, studying the news, studying all this stuff. And that's what it's going to take for you guys to really get a lot better at trading. But let's talk about some Toshi. I know you guys want to talk about Toshi. The videos are getting long, so we gotta talk about it, right? So you guys could see total market cap coming in at 143 million. Holder count, dude, I think we gained about 1,000 holders yesterday, and our pump up like 40%. I think we pumped like 40%. We were just sitting at 90K the other day. Today we're sitting at 143. Toshi Coin might see a retest of some key levels on some of these longer term charts. It does look like on some of these shorter term charts that, again, we're going to be seeing a possible retest, which is totally fine. Again, we had a good solid close to our market on Friday. So because we had a solid close, look at the 12, right? So we can still bounce off this. It'll take time, and it will play out probably over the course of all of today. But a possible retest of maybe like this 135 zone area might be something that we might see. That might be something that we might see. See, like this 134, 135 area. We might retest this second level. But look, we've broken above this and came back, test this second level and retest it and then go up. So again, we would still be creating higher lows even if we had a retest of 135. We do have to pay attention because we got this little McDonald's M. Even look, it kind of looked like Batman though. We do call that big. We talk about this McDonald's M, guys. I'm not loving it, right? We always say I'm not loving it, right? I try to tell you guys those things so that you guys can remember when you see these patterns forming. You're like, oh, that's that McDonald's chart. I'm not loving it. Or that's that Nike check. It means don't do it, right? That bear flag means don't do it. See it play right here, right? This Nike check means don't do it. Boom, bam, right? So just things to pay attention for, guys. Of course, nobody can predict the future. I don't know what's going to happen on this chart. Anything can happen, guys. Bitcoin could catch some support at 82 and we could keep pumping on up. Or again, Bitcoin can decide it wants to break down. Maybe it did form a wedge and maybe we are still in this downtrend. I told you guys that we are not yet out the trend. We still have to pay attention to the fact that we are seeing the rejection of every time we try to break out since January. So just something to pay attention to, guys. Again, I'm super bullish on Toshi. I'm kind of hoping for a cheaper price. I think honestly, a lot of people that have been patient and holding for this long are open to a cheaper price at this point because you guys see how, as soon as Bitcoin moves, Toshi Coin can go flying up like 40%. And if Bitcoin really wants to make its move, guys, just know that Toshi Coin can go a lot further than 40%. I would think that this thing could go like 80, 90, maybe even 100% within like a day when Bitcoin really decides to have its break. But 100% from what level, right? Like if Bitcoin decides it wants to correct down more, then maybe we can't see a correction for Toshi before we see any kind of big pump. Maybe the big pump never happened. I don't know. I can't guarantee that is going to happen, but every time that we've been watching this coin now for how long, and how many times has Bitcoin moved and Toshi Coin followed, right? In a big way. Sometimes this thing has been pumping in a big way, but every time Bitcoin looks volatile, this thing starts looking volatile. So again, I'm bullish on it. I like the price action that's going on Toshi. Believe it or not, I actually like this price action. I feel like it's good. I feel like most people have some restored confidence. We're watching the search go up on this thing. We just, again, packed on like 1,000 holders just yesterday. So I'm patient on Toshi. I'm bullish on it. I want to know what you guys think, though. Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you're not yet tapped into our Patreon, join me over on Patreon. You could come trade with your boy Crypto J in my private Telegram. I have a private Telegram, guys. It's amazing. It don't cost no $100. It's only $10. Just $10, and you get to talk to your homie Crypto J. Every day I'm in there, guys. Every day. It's amazing. Some people say it's the best $10 they ever spent. But it's not a place for financial advice, guys. It's just a place where we talk about news. Just a place where you can maybe bounce some questions off of me. If you have questions about like contracts, or is this project safe? Or, I mean, think about that, guys. Some of you guys are ready to invest a lot of money and you don't even know how to check a contract. It might be worth it to, you know, have me check it out for $10. I'm just saying. So I'm going to check out, guys. I'll leave you guys the Patreon in the link in the comment section below. And yeah, if you haven't hit that like button, that subscribe, that comment section yet, please do that. It helps in the video. I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.